Happy Thursday, everybody. We are here. Perhaps we will get a show off the ground. This might be very exciting. We don't know. What's that?
It only might be very exciting.
It might be. Hold on to your butts. It could be really exciting. We don't know for sure. We're trying something new as well, or I am at least.
I'm not involved.
No. So people liked the Free for All Friday thing. That was one of the favorites of people. Although we're not going to do it on the show and we're not going to be in the meeting ourselves, because it would be weird if we had it and then like people were saying stuff to us and we were responding to them, but nobody could hear it except for us. And then we know that Fridays can get like really crazy. So we don't want to like make all the shows that way. But what we're doing is kind of having a backstage pass, right? So if people want to get together, we have created a meeting that you can join with your fellow triviers, and you can chat amongst yourselves while the show's going on. So if you want to do that, if you happen to be, it's going to be much easier, obviously, if you are at like a desktop, since you'd have multiple windows open and things like that, but you will still answer all of the things. Danny has hosted the show, by the way. Thank you, Danny. We'll still do all the answers in the chat like we normally do, but this is a little party behind the scenes if you guys want to join it. So really simple. Just go to meet.anotherwastedhour.com. Meet.anotherwastedhour.com, and you can join that. And we're just not in it. It's not going to be on the show. It is just a place for all of you to
That's
meet.
really neat, babe.
Yeah, I figure a little get together for everybody, since we do the Free for All Fridays like every other week now. So I'm going to try that. And so we've got like my little person is there, like, but we've all got the sound off and everything. We won't hear you. We're not going to be answering anything in there, but if you want to join, meet.anotherwastedhour.com, you can go do the kind of VIP party there, I guess. Craig's here, Danny's here, Melissa's here, Emily is here, Nico, Smiles, all present. Yeah, and if for some reason you've been shy about joining the Free for All Friday because you didn't want to be on the stream, this won't be on the stream. We won't be showing it to anyone. So you can swear all you want there. You can do whatever. So meet.anotherwastedhour.com. Go check that out. That'll be live for the show.
Ooh, kittens got their shots today.
Ah, that's good.
That means the neuter is next.
More solid poops.
Maybe
all right.
not today. Kittens have funny reactions to shots.
Oh, no. Oh, goodness. That's not necessarily good. Today is a theme Thursday, everybody. So for those who are not aware, that means that each question and or answer is going to have some thread that ties them all together for a theme. That also means that if you share the show or host the show, sharing it on Facebook or hosting it on Twitch, you do have to share it publicly so that we can see it. You'll see an alert show up here if you do it. If you get that alert, or you see the alert for hosting over on Twitch, then you not only get a point, but you add 5 points to the bank. See, Nico just did it. So 5 more points to the bank. That bank is going to be split up between everyone who gets the theme correct. So if let's say 10 people share and or host, that'd be 50 points. And then if 10 people were to get it correct, everybody would get 5 points. But if only one person were to get it correct, they would get all 50 points themselves. And we are adding 70 points to that.
Mordecai was so close to getting all 70 points last time, but
yeah,
nope.
Because nobody got it last theme Thursday. So that means that we are doing it. We're rolling it over to this theme Thursday. Nico says, but we're doing Zoom on Sunday. No, we do Zoom on Fridays, but we've added a backstage Zoom for anybody that wants to jump in. Just type meet.anotherwastedhour.com and you can jump in.
Didn't we say we might do it on Saturday?
I don't know. I didn't think we did we?
I thought we said that on this week we were going to replace Zoom on Saturday. But if this works out, I think we do this on Saturday. Because it is fucking chaos on Free for Friday.
It is. We're definitely not doing it on Sunday because we're not doing Sunday.
Yeah.
So.
And Nika won't be here Saturday because she has her D&D nerd thing Saturday.
Right.
Nika has a lot of varied and interesting hobbies.
Yeah. It seems like it would be weird to do it on Sundays because we're doing it the day before or 2 days before on Fridays.
Right.
So I'd understand maybe Saturdays because it would be every other week, right? Like,
right.
So it would take that spot. But yeah, I don't know for sure. Okay, so yeah, there's apparently people who are jumping in. So if you want to be part of that party, jump in. We're not listening. You can talk about us and talk smack, and we won't even know. But you won't be on the show or anything like that. Just have fun. Meet.anotherwastedhour.com.
Emily tried a new taco place.
What?
With hot salsa verde. We tried to make pork lettuce wraps today, and we got our groceries for the first time. We did the like Harris Teeter Fastlane thing where you use the app and then you just show up at Harris Teeter and they throw your groceries in your car and walk away.
Not so bad.
And they called me because they had some substitutions. So they called and said, like, can we substitute Harris Teeter brand paprika for this brand paprika? And I said, yeah, I don't give a fuck. That's fine. But she said, we do not have, what do they want?
Bib lettuce?
Boston red lettuce.
Boston red lettuce. I thought that's what you got. But I could have been wrong.
Well.
Okay.
They didn't have the one I wanted.
Right.
And she said, how about this one? I said, here's what I'm doing. I'm making lettuce wraps with it. So as long as it, like, doesn't break in half when you try to fold it like iceberg, I'm pretty much cool. And she said, got it. No problem.
Yeah.
She literally gave me lettuce that have leaves this big.
That's the wrap right there. Lettuce wrap bite.
It's kind of like eating Ethiopian food with that yummy spongy bread because you just grab one bite with your thing and throw it in your mouth.
Except you can't scoop with a tiny thing of lettuce.
You
So you
can't
still have to
scoop
scoop it
lettuce.
into the tiny lettuce.
And then you cram it in your mouth.
Right. And I'm like, I could have done this with a spoon.
Yeah.
If you had given me one of those Japanese like soup spoons, I could just loaded it in with the toppings and just eaten. That would have been good.
Yeah, we did have so many lettuce wraps. And now we still have so much lettuce.
That's
Now we
true.
got to figure out what the fuck to do with all this lettuce.
But in related news, I'm very excited because now I feel like I'm a giant. Because I was like, look at this tiny lettuce wrap. What'd you have for dinner? 14 lettuce wraps. It was amazing.
I feed my man well.
14 that equaled to like 2 lettuce wraps.
Yeah.
I'm
pretty full.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's not bad.
Last night, Keith made dinner. Keith made me his famous artichokes.
Except they're not famous at all.
Well,
Nobody knows about them.
So we were watching Iron Chef, and the secret ingredient was artichokes. And he said, what would you do with artichokes? And I said, I don't really cook with artichokes. I'm not sure. I'd probably make dip or something stupid like that. He said, yeah, I haven't made my artichoke thing in a while. And I just kind of stared at him.
Yeah.
And he said, what? And I said, you have never made your artichoke thing. What are you talking about? And he said, oh, it's been a very long time. So he made me artichokes. He made like a broth thing with Chinese 5-spice and cloves and garlic and
Some
lemon and ginger.
And bay leaves.
Bay leaves.
Yeah.
The one time a year you use them. And then steamed them for 20 minutes, right?
You cut the top off so that they're a little flat on the top.
Yeah,
right?
you cut the head and the ass off.
Yeah, well, the stem. Yeah, you cut the stem off and you cut the top off. And you turn them upside down in the pot because they raise themselves up out of the water. So you don't need a steamer or nothing.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't know that part.
Yep.
And then he served them with a curry mayonnaise. And I'll be honest, I was a little concerned that, like, with all the Chinese 5-spice and the clove and stuff, and then also the curry mayonnaise, I thought it was going to be too many flavors punching me in the mouth, but it was good. It was really good.
It's a very slow food.
Yeah.
You eat 2 artichokes and you're full because it took you an hour and a half to eat 2 artichokes.
And then you get all the way to the, you pluck off all the leaves, and then you get to those stupid leaves in the middle that don't have anything on them. And then you get to the hair, and you take off the hair, and you have this big chunk of artichoke heart, and it's glorious.
Mm-hmm.
Because you just get to...
It's good. It ends in a flurry, right?
Yeah.
It definitely, it's like a little bit of artichoke, little bit of artichoke, little bit of artichoke, oh, a little bit more artichoke. Oh, this one had a little more artichoke. Oh, what's these? These are pointy, and I'm just going to bite the ends off of them. And the hair? This is ridiculous. Why is there hair? All of this is artichoke? This is so great. And then you're done. It's great. It is an excellent food for that.
Yeah.
All right.
Loves artichokes.
So it is 7:12, which is approximately, we did start a couple minutes late. Are we at 10?
No.
Let's do a roll call. Make sure we're not missing anyone.
I have Craig, Danny, Melissa, Emily, Nico, Diana, Mordecai.
I feel like you stopped.
I did.
All right, 7 it is, folks, that we have. Unfortunately, that is not enough for us to continue the show. So that is 4 in a row. 4 in a row that we've done. Did we miss anyone? Anyone? No?
I'm really bummed because I really liked this theme I did.
Yeah. Well, that is it. All right. So apparently the every other night thing was not the best idea ever. That's what I'm finding out, at least.
Yeah.
Nunya Biz is here. Nunya Biz, you won like 2 weeks ago, and then we never saw you.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
You want a t-shirt.
We need your address and what size t-shirt you want us to send you.
They are unisex sizes.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, you have to just, on Facebook, send Another Wasted Hour a message that just says, I want this size t-shirt, send it here. And we will send you. It's just these. They're very soft.
Extremely soft.
Yep, they're super soft. It's absolutely free. There's no, trick to this at all. There it is. And you will get one, whatever size you want. I think we've only got up to 2X. So small to 2X.
Small to 2X.
Yep.
That's correct.
So anything in there, if you want to give it to someone else, that's fine too. You don't have to hold on to it or nothing like that. So yeah, send us a message and we will get that to you. It is, again, there's no cost. You just get a free t-shirt because you came and you had more points than everybody else. All right. So maybe we'll be moving to the once a week thing at some point here. It sounds like that maybe
will save my questions and dazzle you all with my theme.
Yeah. Maybe sooner than later, because it definitely seems like the every other day is not working out so well. So
maybe next week.
Yeah, we'll chat about that and figure out what that's going to look like. Do go check out, if you go to Facebook and Another Wasted Hour, there's a group associated with that called Another Wasted Group. Go join that. That's where we'll have the discussion of what once a week might look like, and we'd love your input on it. So yeah, come be a part of that discussion.
Maybe we can do a poll about which day of the week would be best.
Yeah. I mean, I think we have to figure out what's the best week for us.
Well, we only give them certain options.
Right. Like Thursday.
Take out Wednesday.
All right. So there we go. Yeah, we'll try Saturday. We'll give it a shot for Saturday as well.
Oh my God. Nico practices disc golf.
That's so sweet.
You're the cutest.
Yeah.
Today I asked my orthopedist if he had a lot of disc golf injuries come into his office. And he said, no, but you were kind of walking, and I do have a lot of walking injuries.
That's true. All right. So let's get the shares out of the way. It looks like if we go to the view as a visitor, which is just ridiculous now. And right now we've got 2
You
shares.
can't do that. Oh, yes, you can.
Yes, I can. Nico and Craig.
Nico and Craig.
Yes. And then if we go to the hosts, Princess Fussy Pants and Old Guy Gaming Time are good friends. Well, Old Guy Gaming Time, good friend, and then the other one's Caitlin right here. You can see it on.
I get to be a friend.
Yeah. Trey and Nico and Danny also did this. So yeah.
By the way, Craig, you didn't pick a color when we asked you to pick a color, so you picked pink.
We assumed that that's what you wanted. Or it really was just Caitlin wanted it, and so it happened. I'll leave the meeting up if people want to hang out there for a little bit. And so, yeah, go to meet.anotherwastedhour.com.
Emily just shared.
Yeah, but we already did it. You add it if you want. You're the quiz misters. You do whatever the thing you want to do.
I'm in charge of the points.
Yes. So who is the winner?
The winner, who gets a second chance to pick a color, is Craig.
Craig! Second time in a row. Oh, this is very exciting. Craig may be the first person to ever win without answering a question. He might win an entire season without answering a single question.
He's just going to win an entire season based on first points?
Yeah. And sharing. The fact that he shares and he gets here first. All right. So that is it, everybody. We're here every other night at 7 o'clock for now, at least. I assume we'll probably do at least one more week of this because we've got to figure out what the once a week is going to look like. That's what I would think. So join us. You can obviously follow us and subscribe and turn on notifications to know when we do go live. If we don't do a show, we're going to post that on social media and let you know. And so, yeah, that's A Wasted Hour on Twitter and Another Wasted Hour on Instagram and Facebook. Also catch us at Another Wasted Group for discussions about the show and changes and things like that as we brainstorm what it might look like moving forward. And I'm excited. I am genuinely excited, people. I know this is a little frustrating for people, but I have to say, I am really excited that people have other stuff to do.
Yes.
Like, this is so great. The world had gotten to a place where the best thing on the calendar was turning on your computer and watching a couple...
These two idiots.
Yeah, two idiots just do trivia. And now there are other things on people's schedules, and that's fantastic. So that could be work or hang out with other friends or just other things, and that's pretty great. So let's... reconvene Saturday. We will Saturday we will come back 7 o'clock. Don't forget you have some time today because we're heading down early. Go check out Another Wasted Hour, the podcast. You can search for it anywhere podcasts are available. It's free. You can go check out one of the episodes and see what you think. If you like it, subscribe, give us a review and stars if the platform allows it. And so those are mainly the things that we have to say. Craig does have an acceptance speech.
This is so exciting. I can hardly contain myself. Woo! So happy to get these worthless internet points.
Yes. Here's the exciting thing, though, Craig. If you do win, Melissa will be sending you a prize.
Dun, dun, dun.
And you will get to take the winner survey. So that's something. We do have a prize that we've selected for Melissa. Mm-hmm. Do you have her address?
I do.
Okay, good. I need that address. So we're gonna ship that out to Melissa because we figured out exactly what we're getting. And Melissa's very excited to prize someone. So this is good. And I think we may keep that going if we just do once a week still. It would just be the winner at the end of the show.
Definitely.
Yeah, I think people really dig that. Also, by the way, if for some reason you would like to not be part of that prize rotation, you don't want to give anybody your address, you don't want to do any of those things, let us know, all right? And we can discuss that. We can either send you something ourselves and kind of skip it, or we can make sure that you don't win or whatever it is that makes you more comfortable. Because if you're just here for fun and games, that's fine too. You don't have to win something.
Yeah.
All right, so there you go. I like that people want to win just so that they can send people other stuff. They're
that's so cute.
I don't care what I'm getting. I want to send things to other people. That is adorable. This is so great.
You guys are great.
Do you think we've lost Septic Scope forever? I don't know.
He was here last time.
He was here last, yeah.
He was here on Tuesday.
He was here on Tuesday, so probably not forever. That would be my guess.
You were here with him on Tuesday.
But
How did you miss that?
He does go into, military training at some point. Is he in it now? I don't know if he went to boot camp yet. He'd zoom in on Saturday. Okay, there we go. So I'm not sure when he's heading out to his boot camp thing or going to basic training or whatever, but I know eventually we will lose him. But that's okay. We will miss him, but he's going on to another adventure. That's all the things I've got, right? So until 7 o'clock on Saturday, everybody stay safe, stay healthy. Please take the precautions as needed in order to do so. If you don't know what those are, I probably can't help you at this point. I'll be honest. It's going to be a waste of time to explain how things work. I did have somebody, however, tell me that there's no science supporting that masks work. And so then I posted a bunch of science supporting it. And then they said, well, I could post more things that say it doesn't work. And I was like, I'm in. Let's do this.
Do it.
Like, I'd really like to read those.
From reputable sources, please.
Yeah.
Peer-reviewed studies. Thank you.
So we'll see if that happens, but I'm excited to learn about how they don't work. So I'm pretty open-minded about these things. And if somebody can provide, I gave them like 12 different studies and they said they could do more. So
bring it.
They also said there was no science backing it, which is not true because I posted science backing it.
Literal science.
Now they might say there's other science. Like they could say like there's other science not backing it, but that doesn't make the other science not science backing it. Like that's not how science works. Right? Like if I'm like global warming is a thing and here are studies that show it and you're like here's a study that shows that it isn't happening. That doesn't mean like there aren't studies showing it's happening. You don't get to be like it's just then there's just conflicting science.
Right.
That's what happens. You don't go like, I made one for every one of yours, and so they cancel out and you don't have science anymore.
As Nico points out, for decades, people have been using masks to prevent germ transference.
Yeah.
Your dentist, your surgeon.
I'm trying to think of a time that they used masks to prevent pandemics in the past, and the only one that pops up in my mind is 1918, for God's sakes. Are you kidding me? We already know that the world is round. We already know that masks work. Like, these are things. You don't have to have any more, like, science about it. There's already science about it. That's why we've done it for 100 years. Are you kidding? Goodness. Yeah, right. It's going to be just one person who believes that demons take over your body and give you cancer. And then, yeah. And they're going to be like, I don't really believe in masks. That's going to be the study. I don't believe in masks. You know what I'd also like to see? The science that proves that masks are worse for you. Because I've heard that going around. Go ahead and show me that science. A clean mask is worse for you. It's more dangerous. That bit. Any science on that? Because otherwise it just becomes well, masks don't seem to do much, but they also don't harm you in any way. I'm not going to do them because I'm an asshole. That's really all it comes down to. Like, if you were to be like, hats stop viruses, I'd wear a hat. Why not? Why wouldn't I wear a hat? Well, because then there's problems where it keeps your hair too close to your scalp. No, that's not a thing. Hats don't hurt you. So if there's a chance that a hat's going to save a life, I don't wear a hat. And they'll be like, you're a sheep. And I'm like, I'm a sheep that cares about the other sheep.
Melissa says, I think they're trying to rope in the goop folks that believe in alkaline water. When I went to that resort thing, there was a sign that said, it's alkaline water. It removes stomach acid.
Yeah.
And I'm so tempted to write my gastroenterologist and find a picture of that sign and be like, good news, I'm cured. I'm no longer going to have GERD. Got this.
Just for the record,
to see what he says.
It did help.
I mean, I thought I didn't need my stomach medicine while I was there. But I also was drinking a lot of water, which helps stomach acid.
It also helps, yeah. I don't know. As I always say, basic bitches drink alkaline water.
Yes.
Scientifically speaking. All right, so we've spent the entire half hour just goofing off.
Yes. Let's go so I can go to the pharmacy.
Yeah, go to the pharmacy. So that's it, everybody. What's the final word of the night?
Quadricep.
Quadricep? I don't know how to fit that into a sentence other than you tore yours.
Yeah.
And it was not during disc golf. It was after.
I was holding a Frisbee.
It was post disc golf.
I was waving it in the air.
Yeah.
It was on a Frisbee golf course. It is a Frisbee golf injury.
Sure. But that's like when I had my football related injury when I stubbed my toe getting the wings out of the kitchen while watching football.
No, you
Yeah.
weren't holding a football or wearing a football jersey or on a football field.
So if I was wearing my hockey jersey.
If I was not participating in Frisbee that day and I was just following you along as you
Yeah.
were playing Frisbee, then I would agree.
It was kind of what you were doing.
No, I was throwing the Frisbee at every hole. Not well,
Did you
but
see
I
your
was doing
score?
it.
I'm just saying. It was
No, I stopped keeping track of my score so I wouldn't have to look at
I
it.
think that's part of Frisbee, is the score bit. So what you weren't playing disc golf as much as you had a disc.
Nico says, feel better. The hot tub offer still stands. That came across wrong, but I don't care.
Yeah. All right, that's it. So those are all the things. I don't have any other things. Oh, shout out to all the people who have been essential workers through all of this. I
Oh,
forgot that
God, Nico.
all right. There doesn't have to be scoring, Nico. There doesn't have
If
to
you
be.
go to like a whole course, like
Yeah.
some parks have an entire course and they will put a par
Like golf. It's just like golf.
like golf.
The nice thing about golf is that you can get a really high score.
Right.
And you can brag about it to friends. Like I got a super high score on golf yesterday. And you can do that being really bad.
Yeah.
Right.
If you're just making your own course as you go along, like we do on the land,
Yeah.
you can do like gentlemen's scoring and stand at the beginning of the hole and go like, there's the hole. I don't know. What do you think? Par 3? And they're, yeah, par 3.
Yeah. Or plus and minus whoever the leader is. That's
Yeah.
another thing that we do. Anyhow. All right. That is it, everybody. 7:00 on Saturday. Here's your opportunity. Everybody enjoy. Again, meet.anotherwaysadara.com. Feel free to hang out there. It'll be up for at least another half hour. I will see you all. Well, we will see you all on Saturday. Bye, everybody.
Bye.